Group. This is 7th and 8th graders, and it's the end of the road, if you will, for Awana in this program. But we've got several 7th graders and several 8th graders here. This is a good sized club for this church at this age, and we're very glad that we had them this year. We enjoyed the time with them. I will tell you that each year, as they go from the Puggles and the Cubbies and the Sparks and the TNT up to Trek, it gets progressively more and progressively harder for them in their work. The book that they use this year is a fairly thick book, and several of our kids completed the book. We're very grateful for that. They worked hard this year. We're going to take just a minute and give this out. They do their verses each week in the beginning. We do games first and then verses, and then we have our council time where there's a teaching time. But they have worked, and each week as they're doing their work, there's more than just learning a Bible verse. Each day they have reading to do and answering questions, and it's just a very little bit. And the whole purpose of that time is to have them to begin to think of what the Scripture means. And it's also to have them each day to begin spending a brief time with God. That will begin that training and that understanding, that discipline in their lives, and hopefully will carry it into adulthood. And that's our desire. But I want to, just before I begin, I want to mention that Tutu Awana is in the group. We sort of co-direct this. I feel badly taking the director because she does just as much work as I do. And Rebecca Bacon is the student leader, and I don't know what we would do without you. I'm glad you came. But tonight, we do want to honor these that have done so much work this year. And we'll begin. You hand out the awards if you want. All right. Let's see. The 7th graders will begin. Alyssa, flag. Looking forward to having that next year. And also, Isaac Borge. Isaac finished his first book and gets the Milestone Award this year. Good job, Isaac. And then Christian D'Souza also finished his book. And Daniel Lombardo. Daniel finished his book as well. Gets the Milestone Award. These are our 7th graders. And then the 8th graders. These are the king of the hill. This is the last run for these guys. But Justin Villar. Justin finished his book. And Debbie Desir. Debbie finished her book. And Sophia Vieira. Sophia finished her book. As you can tell, they all worked very hard. You see how many are finishing here. And a special award. This is for finishing all 4 books in TNT, in the group before this, and then both books in Trek. And this award tonight is for Sarah McDonald. It is the Meritorious Award. Now, these 8th graders are at the end of the road for Awana. They're at the beginning of the road for life. And I pray that you'll hide this word in your heart, that you might not sin against God, and you'll be a lamp unto your feet and a light to your path. And I really desire to honor Him. Yes. I did. Oh, yes. Oh, good idea. How many of you want to be student leaders next year?
Oh, I do. Well, I can't.
All right. You're 7th grade. Okay. All these 8th graders going up. We're looking for more student leaders next year, so here they are. I will tell you. This is a great opportunity. Several of the kids you saw student leaders tonight, they graduate from the Awana program and they go on to continue to help the others learn. It's a great opportunity. Before we end here, just one last thing. Among the TNTers, how many of you are going into 7th grade next year? Would you raise your hand? All right, there's a whole new crop of tracks right there. We'll sign you up. Looking forward to next year with you. Would you give them a hand, please?
Thank you, Trek. Mr. Steve, I am going to ask you if you would turn off these lights.